England, a land of ancient stones and bustling cities. Imagine standing before the towering majesty of Stonehenge. The sun rises, painting the ancient stones with golden light. What secrets do these weathered monoliths hold? Travel with me now across rolling green hills crowned with castles. Hear the echoes of knights and kings within their walls. Our journey through time begins here, exploring the threads that form the rich tapestry of England's past. From the ashes of Roman rule, a new England emerged. The Roman Empire, once a mighty force, had left its mark on the British Isles. Roads, fortifications and towns bore the imprint of Roman engineering and culture. But as the empire crumbled, so did its hold on this distant province. The vacuum left by their departure set the stage for a new chapter in England's history. Anglo-Saxon tribes, sailing from across the North Sea, arrived on these shores. These tribes, including the Angles, Saxons and Jutes, were drawn by the promise of fertile land and new opportunities. They were skilled seafarers and warriors, ready to carve out a place for themselves in this new land, made this land their home. They settled in various parts of England, establishing small communities that would eventually grow into larger kingdoms. These settlers brought with them their own customs, traditions and ways of life, which began to blend with the remnants of Roman culture and the native Britons. They built villages and kingdoms, each with its own unique identity. These early settlements were often simple, with wooden houses and communal halls. Over time, they developed more complex social structures and governance, laying the foundations for the future nation of England. Their language, the foundation of English we speak today, the Anglo-Saxon language, or Old English, was a rich and expressive tongue. It evolved over centuries, influenced by the various peoples who inhabited the land. Many of the words and grammatical structures we use today can be traced back to this early form of English. But their world was not one of peace. The Anglo-Saxon period was marked by frequent conflicts, both among the various tribes and with external invaders. These battles shaped the political landscape of early England as leaders vied for power and control. Long ships, sleek and deadly, appeared on the horizon. The sight of these vessels struck fear into the hearts of the Anglo-Saxon settlers. The Vikings, with their advanced shipbuilding techniques, could navigate both open seas and shallow rivers, making them formidable raiders. Viking raiders, fierce warriors from Scandinavia, craved English riches. They launched numerous raids on Anglo-Saxon settlements, plundering treasures and taking captives. These attacks were relentless, forcing the Anglo-Saxons to constantly defend their homes and livelihoods. Yet from this crucible of conflict, a king arose. Amidst the chaos and destruction, a leader emerged who would change the course of English history. King Alfred the Great, known for his wisdom and military prowess, became a symbol of resistance against the Viking onslaught. Alfred the Great, a beacon of defiance, pushed back the invaders. He implemented strategic reforms, strengthening the military and fortifying towns. His efforts not only repelled the Viking forces, but also laid the groundwork for a more unified and resilient England. He laid the groundwork for a unified England. Through his leadership, Alfred the Great fostered a sense of national identity and unity among the Anglo-Saxon kingdoms. His legacy endured, paving the way for the eventual unification of England under a single rule, setting the stage for the nation's future development. Centuries later, England was reborn under the Tudors. Henry VIII, a king of immense power and appetites, shattered the old order. His desire for a male heir led him to break from the Catholic Church, triggering a religious earthquake. His daughter, Elizabeth I, ascended to the throne. Her reign, a golden age of exploration and artistry, saw England rise as a global power. Remember the Spanish Armada? England's defeat of this mighty force cemented its naval dominance. Section 4. The Forge of Industry. This chapter delves into the transformative period known as the Industrial Revolution, a time when the world witnessed a seismic shift in how goods were produced and societies were structured. The 18th century dawned, and England was about to change the world again. This era marked the beginning of a new chapter in human history, where manual labour and artisanal craftsmanship began to give way to mechanized production and mass manufacturing. The Industrial Revolution began, a period of unprecedented technological innovation. Inventions such as the spinning jenny, the power loom and the steam engine revolutionized industries, making production faster and more efficient than ever before. Steam engines roared to life, powering factories that churned out goods for a growing empire. These engines became the heartbeat of industrial activity, driving machinery that could produce textiles, iron, and other essential materials at an unprecedented scale. Cities swelled with people seeking work, their skylines transformed by towering factories. Urban areas expanded rapidly as rural populations migrated to industrial centres in search of employment, leading to the rise of bustling metropolises. The Industrial Revolution brought progress, but also hardship. While technological advancements led to economic growth and increased production, they also resulted in overcrowded cities, poor living conditions, and a stark divide between the wealthy and the working class. The plight of factory workers, toiling long hours in dangerous conditions, reminds us of the human cost of progress. These labourers often worked 12 to 16 hours a day in hazardous environments, with little regard for their health and safety. Child labour was rampant, and many workers faced exploitation and abuse. Despite these challenges, the resilience and determination of the working class played a crucial role in shaping the modern industrial world. The harsh realities of industrial labour eventually led to the rise of labour movements and social reforms. Workers began to organise, demanding better wages, reasonable working hours, and safer conditions. These movements laid the groundwork for labour rights and protections that we often take for granted today. The legacy of the Industrial Revolution is evident in today's world. Modern factories, equipped with advanced machinery and technology, owe their existence to the innovations and struggles of the past. The principles of mass production and mechanization continue to drive economic growth and development globally. As we look at our contemporary cities, with their blend of historical and modern architecture, we are reminded of the enduring impact of the Industrial Revolution. It was a time of great change, both positive and negative, that set the stage for the world we live in today. The forge of industry not only transformed England, but also set a precedent for industrialisation worldwide. Today, people from diverse backgrounds work in various industries, contributing to a global economy that continues to evolve and innovate. The story of the Industrial Revolution is a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of progress. As we move forward, we carry with us the lessons learned from this pivotal era, striving to create a future where technological advancement and human welfare go hand in hand. Section 5 echoes in the present. Today, England stands at a crossroads of history. The streets are alive with the hustle and bustle of modern life, yet they are steeped in centuries of stories and events that have shaped the nation. From the Industrial Revolution to the digital age, England has always been a land of innovation and transformation. The echoes of its past are not just whispers but resounding voices that continue to influence the present and guide the future. The echoes of its past resonate in the modern world. You can see it in the architecture, where ancient buildings stand proudly beside modern skyscrapers, creating a unique skyline that tells a story of resilience and adaptation. The traditions and customs that have been passed down through generations are still very much alive, blending seamlessly with contemporary culture. This fusion of old and new is what makes England a fascinating place to explore and understand. Walk the cobbled streets of York, where Roman walls still stand guard. These ancient fortifications are a reminder of a time when the Roman Empire extended its reach to this distant land. As you stroll through the city, you can almost hear the footsteps of Roman soldiers and the bustling activity of a bygone era. The majestic York Minster, with its stunning Gothic architecture, stands as a testament to the city's rich religious and cultural heritage. Every corner of York has a story to tell, waiting to be discovered by those who seek to listen. Visit Stratford-upon-Avon, Shakespeare's birthplace, and feel the power of his timeless words. This quaint town is a pilgrimage site for literature lovers from around the world. As you walk through the streets, you can almost feel the presence of the bard himself, crafting his masterpieces that would go on to shape the English language and literature. The Royal Shakespeare Theatre stands as a beacon of his enduring legacy, where his plays continue to be performed, captivating audiences just as they did centuries ago. England's story is not just in its monuments, but in its vibrant multicultural society, a testament to its long history of interaction with the world. The streets of London, for example, are a melting pot of cultures, languages and traditions. From the bustling markets of Camden to the diverse neighbourhoods of Brixton and Shoreditch, you can experience a world within a city. This rich tapestry of cultures is a reflection of England's colonial past and its ongoing role as a global hub. The food, music, art and festivals from different parts of the world have found a home here, creating a dynamic and inclusive society. As we look to the future, we remember that England's story is still being written. The young people of today are the torchbearers of this legacy, carrying forward the traditions while also forging new paths. They are the innovators, the dreamers, and the leaders who will shape the next chapter of England's history. In their hands lies the potential to build a future that honours the past while embracing the possibilities of tomorrow. The journey of England is far from over, and its echoes will continue to resonate for generations to come.